What an amazing career this bloke has had, distinguished by courage, resilience and leadership. That's already become the captain of Collingwood in 2007 and lead us to a premiership 20 years in the making in 2010. Talk about a bloke who took the hard road. Knocked back by so many AFL clubs, Nick Maxwell had to work his way onto the Collingwood rookie list via the VFL, where he played 33 games of VFL football. Over the next 12 years and through 208 games, he became one of the greatest legends of the Collingwood Football Club. Always a great finals player. His performances in the grand final and the premiership for 2010 were magnificent. And I do what I do most nights. Look at that 2010 grand final. But when you do, have a look at the acts of heroism on a football ground. Watch the way Nick ran for that ball when Nick Revolt kicked it and it bounced, not unlike Jez's kick in 1970 that went through, but on this occasion was the one that Nick stopped on the line. And then marvel at a bloke who decided he was going to change the game. He was going to lead for Collingwood when the ball came in. And instead of punching as he'd done every time before, he took the mark, he turned inside, went up the corridor, and after St Kilda had hit the front for the first time all day, the Pies hit back because of the courage of our captain and the leadership, Nick Maxwell. Ladies and gentlemen, as I call Nick forward, let's have a look at some of the great moments of our Premiership captain and life member, Nick Maxwell. And it's my great pleasure to announce that Nick Maxwell will be the Collingwood Football Club captain. We couldn't be happier that a young man who has fought his way through from the rookie list onto the senior list.
Maxwell, from a long way, has nailed it.
He's a bloke who's tough. He's a bloke who shows all the characteristics that we love at the Collingwood Football Club, and he's also a tremendous leader, not only amongst his playing group but off the field.
She did said blue-collar worker. Yep. He leads by example because he trains as hard on the track as he plays in games.
Goes in that direction and like a soccer goalie.
Nick Maxwell, great chase. He's shown tremendous courage throughout the day as well.
A guy that really has got the most out of himself over his career.
Gilmore, quick hands, Mundy. Now Jeff Farmer. Going to be run down from behind. Great work from Nick Maxwell.
We've seen so much of this. Blake nimble to Rook. He's been brought down a second time. They've buried him.
That is a magnificent tackle.
Done with feeling.
Put down as he kicked the footy, goes towards Maxwell, and that's a courageous and brave effort from Nick Maxwell.
Fly, couldn't bring it down. Maxwell, kick around the body. Captain's goal.
Maxie's enjoying his footy more right now than he has for a while.
It runs on and on.
Tell you what, the Collingwood fans love their captain, and why not? He is Captain Courageous.
The Premiership captain, All-Australian, second in the best and fairest, fifth in the best and fairest, 3-time the Darren Mullane Best Clubman Award, and 4 times the Gavin Brown Award for the most desire indicators in a season, and even most importantly, I reckon, the Bob Rose Award for being best player in the final series in a premiership year. Captaincy did that on 2 occasions, by the way. Made his debut as captain against the Bombers in 2007, and tonight he rounds up his career as a player, and we hope to see more of Maxie in the future, of course, in other roles at the club. But Nick Maxwell is a life member of the Collingwood Football Club.
Thank you very much. For a start, I just want to say congratulations to Jack Kennedy. Still remember when my nose was in about 4 different parts, mate, and I went and saw him on a Saturday morning. He took the hammer to my nose, and it was something I hope no one else here ever has to experience because it didn't tickle. Congratulations to Eloise, been an amazing contributor to the football club, but also to our family, to Erin and I, so thank you very much and congratulations. To Eddie Hillgrove, who's always around the footy club, everyone who's been involved in the footy club knows Ed, so again, well done, mate. Congratulations to you and your family. There's me little fella here who, hey buddy. Now you're going to go shy, eh? To Dids, who congratulations to Dids, who was the first guy when I went to the football club who's put his arm around me and said, "Come on, let's go for a beer. I'll introduce you to everyone." So early January. So thanks to Dids, a great teammate and a great friend. To Eddie, Purdy, and the board, thank you very much for not only this great honour, but for all the support over 12 long years at the football club. To my family, mum and dad, Erin and Miller and Archie. This is Archie here. You wave to everyone. Thank you for all your support. And there's another boy coming in about 6 weeks, Ed. So who knows? He might be as big as this one. To all the supporters, thank you very much. I know it can be tough at times supporting the footy club when you're so passionate about it and you're so invested in it. When we're not always playing our best when we're out there, but we always did everything we could to try and make you proud and do what we could. I think when you first come to a football club, you just want to play games of football. You just want to sort of create a career for yourself. And I think the longer you go on, the more you realise you want to actually leave a mark. I had the opportunity to play with guys like Nathan Buckley and Paul Licuria, Tarkin Lockyer, Anthony Rocker, Simon Prestigiacomo, James Clement, all these guys who taught me how to play the game and taught me how to behave as a player and also as a man growing up. So I want to thank all those guys who I was lucky enough to play football with. As you go along, though, you see the legacy that those guys have left, and you want to do that yourself. So hopefully I did that. I know that probably the proudest part of the 2010 Premiership for me was the few weeks after it and being able to tour around with the Cup around Country Victoria and see how much it meant to all you people out there and all the supporters. I think that was what made it even more special. So thank you very much for a great honour, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.